Hi, this is Cynthia Allen of Crosstalk, and we're here today at Atherton Elementary. We're here continuing the legacy, celebrating in the rebuilding and the grand opening of their new state-of-the-art school.
Yes, and this is Terry Atwater. Stay tuned. This is for part 2 of the grand opening of Atherton Elementary School. We have some VIP guests here. Don't go away.
So, to the best mayor in the whole United States of America, I bring you Miss Anise Parker.
Okay, Dr. Lewis, you got me giggling so hard. This is supposed to be a solemn occasion. I'm happy to be here, and I actually am here because I've known Dr. Lemons for a long time, and he told me that I must be here, and I obeyed, which I'm sure that those who are associated here with Atherton Elementary School understand how that is. Although, if you wear that outfit anywhere around St. Patrick's Day, someone's going to steal it from you. I'll just tell you that. We just started a new school year, and we are blessed to be in this brand new, wonderful building. And it's fresh and clean and new, and an opportunity for all of our kids here to start fresh. And as a city, we were engaged in a number of different activities to help all of our children start the school year right. We had Back to School Fest, we had where we gave away school supplies and all the things. Actually, I was a little surprised. Most of our Back to School Fest, we gave away new socks and underwear. And I don't know about y'all, but that was like the worst gift ever when I was growing up. But we had kids who were excited because there was so much need. And parents standing in line and bringing their kids early in the morning to make sure that they got off to a great start for this year of school. And then on Wednesday of this week, we had that tragic incident up in Spring. We as a community have a responsibility to start all of our children off right. But we as a community also have the responsibility to make sure that we protect them while they are in our care, while they're at school. And that protection, part of that is making sure the facilities they come to are worthy of the effort and energy that they put in and that their parents put forth to bring them here. And then it also means that we care about their physical safety. I'm excited always when I get to come to a new school facility because it's beyond the fact that these children are going to be able to make new memories and new traditions, and in the more than 50-year history of Atherton, 50 years from now, we hope they'll be able to look back in a gathering like this with probably a new facelift on a new school and talk about what it was like. But when we redo a school like this, we are also making a commitment to the neighborhood and to the community, and that is just as important as what goes on in the classrooms. And so, for all of those reasons, I'm happy to be here today. I'm happy to be joined by my colleagues in public office, and I am always happy to come and celebrate with Dr. Lemons. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Rosalind Jordan. I'm here with Crosstalk today. We are at Atherton's Elementary in Houston, Texas, 5th Ward. Today we're here to celebrate their new school, their ribbon cutting. Today on the panel we have our psychotherapist, Clottie Whalen, our other host, Cynthia Allen, our comedian, Terry Grossman, and also our other host, Terry Atwater. Today we are celebrating continuing the legacy here at Atherton's Elementary. But first we're going to talk about some hot topics here in Houston. So anybody have anything on mind at hand they want to talk about?
Yes, I have the hot topic for today, and because we're here in Houston, we just had a recent tragedy with the school year just getting kicked off. It's only been about a week. And so the topic today, I think, should be prayer in school. First of all, I want to pray, and hopefully the viewers can also join in and pray with us over the administration over at Spring High School. I used to work over there. And also for the parents and for the loved ones who has been caught up in the small tragedy over at Spring High School. Should prayer not have been taken out of the school system? What do you guys think?
That's a good one. Because we're here in Houston, we're so diverse and we're growing in diversity. And I say that to say about religion and respecting people's religion. Personally, me, I believe in prayer. So I think it trickles down to your home and how you raise your children and to keep them in church so they can be prayed up, but to kind of like force it to make it a part or something for the general population, I see where that can be conflictual.
Well, you know, ever since prayer was taken out of school, and I know President Obama was not a fan of that because of the fact of all the incidences that has occurred since prayer has been taken out of school. It seems as though the children in the different school settings basically are out of control. And how do you guys feel about that?
Well, basically, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't necessarily so much as agree with that because incidents were happening before prayer was taken out. And I think it's like it's a more have to do with more society, but I don't think it has anything to do with
You know, and I'm just generalizing in terms of the several incidences that have occurred in Colorado, for an example, where there was major mass shooting and in different universities throughout the United States. Not only on university level, but we're dealing with the elementary school level as well, where we had the incidents where the little boy came in, I think he was about 19, shot his mom, and then shot several younger children in the elementary school age. I think going back to when I was raised, I actually was raised in the Catholic school system where we had to pray every day. And with prayer being in the school, it gave the administration a little bit more control over running the school themselves. Nowadays, a lot of times we hear that in the classroom, the children are actually running the class.
But it's not about prayer. I think it's about control. It's about proper supervision. And you mentioned being in the Catholic school, and we know now that there has been more incidents of violence perpetrated by the priest in the Catholic schools, and they probably were praying on it that none of us would come there. So it's not about, I don't feel that it's that prayer is going to keep out violence. I feel that we need to have better supervision in school because here in Houston, the incident happened in the cafeteria with hundreds of children and maybe 2 cafeteria workers. Children need supervision. And I think in our lives, what we have done, we've turned television over to supervise our children. We've turned other people over, and we should start supervising our children ourselves. So we should maybe supervise them in prayer at home.
I just know, go ahead, Terry, what were you going to say?
I agree with you on that because, like you said, we're diverse now. And everybody has their own type of prayer they use. Catholic use it. Like you go to Catholic church, what they do, they out there in 20 minutes. You go to Baptist church, you're in there 6 hours. It's all, you know what I'm saying? It's all different. You know, if we Baptist church take up collection plate, what you do in the Catholic church?
take up the kill like she played?
I have never been to.
I've been to Catholic church.
They take up a lot of collections.
Yeah.
They're one,
And they throw that water on
more
you
greedier
too.
than the Baptist thing.
because they're the biggest businesses in the world.
They're
But
constructive business for real.
if you was to look now, like kids are like going down the hall now, these are different type of kids going down the hall. So
Right.
you gonna have to have different type of prayer. Everybody got to do a different
Well,
prayer.
true.
But I think if you
True.
do but when you go to a basketball game, no matter what's in the basketball game, football game, in a game, what do you have? The national anthem.
Yeah.
They can do the national anthem in all the schools, which is, salute the flag, which they take that out. I think if they bring that back, that'll be cool.
Yeah. I mean,
You know
you're
what I'm
right. A
But
general.
some general that everybody can, like, because we are United States, so
Right.
we should salute our flag as a.
And we
Well, you
mentioned
know,
God
they
in the
do.
pledge, so.
They do the national anthem. I mean, they do the Pledge of Allegiance in the schools. That's an everyday thing. They have to do that.
I think a lot of it too has to start from the home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not so much is based on what religion, but a lot of it has to start at home.
Well, yeah, you got younger parents now that don't.
Exactly.
That these parents are young. You got what is it, your mama 40 and your grandmama 30.
That's how it is. Yeah,
But
that's so true.
That's why we're at Atherton.
Come on now.
Yeah.
That's why we're at
Yeah,
Atherton
I
today.
said it the right way. Don't think I said it the wrong way. I said it the right way. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
come on now, these kids, these kids ain't worried about nothing but making money. Right now, it's all about making that money, and
Instant
when
gratification.
Exactly.
I'm 12, and my brother's 6. My mama go out. Guess who got to watch the 6-year-old? I have to.
The 12-year-old.
You know.
And a lot of the children, even after that incident at Spring High School, some of them think that tomorrow, the young guy that got killed, he'll show up on another show. Because that's how throwaway our lives are now. They see these things on television, they see these things on the internet, and they don't think anything about life. They don't understand the value of life.
But one of the things they were talking about with that spring incident was that it was gang related. I think it was like the Hispanics against the blacks, but then a very interesting point was made too, where you're both considered minorities. So why are you feuding? Why all the gang and why all the violence?
And if you look at minority issues, we as minorities have used prayer more than probably any other. Oh God, please help us, please take us out of this. So we're talking about that the prayer is not the problem. The problem is giving children structure, teaching them the value of life,
Right.
and letting them understand that it's not somebody's not going to show up tomorrow after you kill them, you know, and who it affects.
You know, I work for a school district, and our policy, how we take care of our children, our students, is so harmonious and it's so God-loving, and our principal is just awesome, and we cater our first 2 weeks of school pushing that on the kids. That's the curriculum for the first 2 weeks. You're going to represent pride. You're going to be respectful. You're going to have integrity. You're going to be, this is who you are, because we're molding you to be a productive citizen of society. And I think if that is spread, if that little bit of care is given to these children, then they can begin to feel that, and display that. Because then they would have, because they might not have that example at home.
That's what I was
So
just
they
saying.
do come, I know, I'm a teacher, we have to raise children, unfortunately.
True.
And it's difficult because you have a variety of kids, but if you have a good heart and you're God-fearing, then it'll display real
Well,
well.
the thing about it, you're on the other side of 1960s. So they think it's safe out there. Yeah.
Spring is over there.
Spring is over there, right around the
Safe
corner.
out there. Oh yeah, they think it's safe
where
out there.
spring is.
White folks move out there. Oh, it's safe out here. Oh, really? We don't need no metal detectors. Oh, really? We
But
just
it-
need metal detectors in HSD only, right?
Right,
Mhm.
right. But it
There's
was,
a difference now.
but I think that what they should detect is the ego, because I think that was one of the
Yes.
biggest things that happened.
Yeah, in spring, yes.
The earlier incident was, of course, someone was supposed to have been fighting, and somebody's ego got bruised, so he went and brought his big brothers or his posse or
Oh, he ran
whoever.
into his girlfriend.
Or whatever it
the
happened.
hallway.
But understanding, like you say, in prayer, we teach people that there is someone higher and greater than ourselves. And that's what I think that they need to learn, maybe not necessarily prayer, but spirituality, understanding that they're not the last person on the totem pole up there. That there's somebody that got to answer too.
Absolutely, I agree.
That is so true. Well, you know, I think that being here at Atherton's Elementary, we've, you know, looking at the place, knowing the history, knowing that, you know, they have awesome people that come from this school out of 5th Ward. Everybody know the history of the Bloody Nickel and all that good stuff in Houston. You know, this school is amazing. The work that Dr. Lemons has done is awesome here, and he displays that love. And I know for sure that these children are getting that from this school and the staff here. So we're gonna just, you know, come back to you guys on another level, on another topic. So see you later.
Comedian Grossman, we back on Crosstalk. Ms. Coty Whalen.
Thank you so much. I want to thank the audience for joining us tonight in this fantastic program of continuing the legacy here at Atherton Elementary School. I want to say to each and every one of you that we, on a daily basis, have an opportunity to create a legacy. And hopefully that we will choose the legacy of excellence. We have so many things going on in our lives. We make so many choices every day. And you have the ability to choose that which will obtain your higher self. And as we go through the day, I want us all to realize that each opportunity that we have, that we are creating our own legacy. So let's create that legacy and keep our head to the sky.
That is so good. That is so inspirational. So we want to thank everybody again for joining us. We hope you enjoy the show. And I need you to stop fanning me, Terry. Hit us up on Facebook. Follow us up on Twitter. Email us questions, comments, whatever ideas you have. You can email us at crosstalk@yahoo.com. And that's it. We're out.
Hi, I'm Michelle Brock, and I am the event coordinator / host for Atherton Elementary, hired by Dr. Albert Lemons, along with Keisha's Creation.